how are you? So today is video 70 of my 100 tips in 100 videos. And for those of you watching the video for the first time, the video series, my name is Sabine, I'm a marketing consultant and I help professional women around the world create an online business that allow them to live and work anywhere. And today I want to talk about finding your ideal clients or attracting your dream clients or the people that you really want to work with. Because finding clients is one thing, but actually finding clients that you love working with is another thing. And it's very important to know exactly who you want to work and who you don't want to work with, because you don't want to end up with people that obviously you're happy you've got a new client, but when you have to do the work, whichever work it could be, whether accounting or photography or fitness instructor, or whatever you decide to do. But if the personality of the person that you get as a new client doesn't fit your personality, if you don't feel like working with that person, that's going to be even worse than not having anyone, because obviously you'll be you feel frustrated with your work and it's not going to help you in the long run. So maybe at the moment you get a new client, you get some income coming in, but in the long run it doesn't work for you and it doesn't work in your best interest. So it's very important to be very clear on who do you want to work with. And the easiest thing is to understand how you are yourself and how what are the things that motivates you, what are the things that inspire you, and to understand your own personality, to be able to attract people that are on the same level of interest, people that have the same vibes that you have. And it's so much easier if you decide to work with people similar to you, because the only thing you have to do is be yourself in your business. And so there's a couple of psychology tests that you can do, and a couple of emotional, how do they call it? They call that the archetype test. So there's a very popular one on the money archetype test, and there's personality tests. There's a website called 16personalities.com. I'll leave the link later on below this video. And it's a really good way to be able to know exactly, to understand how you are and why you do things that you do, and to accept it as the way you are, and to work with that, and to work with that as your strength, rather than thinking, oh, I always do that and it's annoying, or no, turn it around and make it as a strength for you. And understanding who you are and why you do the things that you do, it really helps you to identify, once you've identified those things, to be able to apply that to your branding, to your marketing, and attract people that feel similar to you, that have the same interests, that have the same problems, that are looking for the kind of solutions that you were looking for at the beginning when you started your own business. So, whether it's fitness, whether it's project management, whether it's, whichever type of business that you decide to set up, which is design or translation, whichever project you decide, you really want to understand, who you are and who you are as a person and what is your personality, to be able to translate that into your marketing, into your communication, into your branding, into the colors of your website, the visuals that you create. And it would be so much easier if you have it, you have it matched to your own personality, because you only have to be yourself. You don't need to pretend to be something else or someone else, or to be doing something different from what you actually feel, what you feel inside. So that's my tip for today on attracting your dream clients and being yourself, being honest about things, the way it works and the way it doesn't work, talking about your own experience, and finding people that do relate to your story from that point of view, that perspective of understanding your struggles, and to understand that you are the solution and you can help them overcome whatever obstacle that they are facing at the moment. And as I mentioned in a previous video about teaching, whichever profession you are in, you can always teach something about your own experience from going from A to B to someone who's just starting. And if you've already done that process of going from A to B, once you get to B, you can teach someone to go from there. You may not know how to go to C yet, but that's going to be the next step, and you're going to learn that and be able to teach that to the another person. So that's the very interesting process of understanding who you are and who you want to work with, and how to get to those people, and I will help them in their process. Again, whichever process it may be, maybe redesigning your branding, deciding on the logo if you're a graphic designer, getting a fitness plan together if you're a fitness instructor, whichever, if you're a copywriter, it's trying to make them understand the importance of the copy and how to create copy that invite people to take actions. So that's the whole point of copywriting, for instance. So yeah, understanding what you do and how you're going to be communicating this is now understanding who you are and how you're going to be communicate those emotions in your business is very important. So that's my tip for today, and I'll see you tomorrow for another tip. Bye bye.